AI data centers popping up all over central Illinois, and McLean County wants to be prepared for any type of proposal they might receive. On Tuesday, the McLean County Zoning Board of Appeals unanimously recommended an amendment that includes language on where data centers can be located and what's required if one is proposed. Current zoning allows data centers to be built in agriculture, commercial, and manufacturing districts. This new language would only allow proposals in the manufacturing districts to address concerns about farmland. McLean County Board member Jim Rogal says this would set the zoning framework for the future.
It's too late once they've applied to do those ordinances. What we're hearing from Logan County and places like that is they didn't have anything in writing, and once it starts, you can't make those changes after the fact.
He says the guidelines would only apply to areas outside main McLean County population centers. Bloomington and Normal are already responsible for their own zoning questions. The board expected to vote next Tuesday.